What's up, yeah, Joe? Caffeine and the mysterious background. Honestly prefer this way. I like it a lot. It's a lot better. So this is a quick video. I'm gonna show you how to color correct just footage that is not properly white balanced, because me and Paul, we let's just say we skipped a few steps to get shit done. That's what happened. Fuck. But anyways, I'm in Premiere Pro mainly just because it's easier, right? Because like in DaVinci, this is what you get, and it's kind of like at the moment I don't know how to pop out this. Can you pop this out? Make this a little waveform bigger, right? I mean, but it's gonna be the same shit, right? Regardless, it's like the same concept with color correcting. I just want to maximize this this color window for you so you can see what I'm talking about as I explain this to you, right? So, but it's the same idea, right? All right, so what happened here is that something was just grabbing the camera and start filming, right? And the problem with that is that depending on the position and the lights and the product that you're filming, we don't tend to like white balance the camera, and that kind of causes some inconsistencies with like the white balancing overall image of the footage, right? And this is what happened here. And you can kind of see here in like the Luminosity scopes window that you can see there's a lot of red, green, and little blue, right? The white here, this is supposed to be white, and it looks kind of like yellowish. Also, the blacks here are also kind of like greenish from like the looks of it and stuff like that. Yeah, basically what I'm going to show you is like how to like quickly adjust this by using like the visual information of like the color information, the wave patterns. Now, for the most part, when I use color information or visuals to color correct, I always use the waveform. You have something called a parade, which is almost as similar as the waveform. The only difference is like these are separated and these overlap. I guess for this tutorial, I can just have this side by side so you can have more of an idea of what's going on. So you can see how much red and green and blue. See like the slopes, right? It's the same thing. The red is higher like it is here. Green is in the middle and blue is here, right? So the thing is that what's going on is simply there's too much red going on. So basically, if you were to go to our basic color correction here with Luminosity color, what you can do is simply just mess with the temperature and the tint. With these two things, you're able to like, you know, balance things out a lot better, right? I'll show you how to do this in DaVinci, but I'm just gonna show you how I do this in Premiere Pro because it's just easier. Like I said, I can get a bigger window to show you what's up. Start with the temperature, right? And we just drop the temperature down. You can kind of see what happens here. Everything starts to balance out. So what I'm doing here is like I want to like make these guys level, because these guys, the white is what we're seeing here, right? It's like the overall white information. And as you can see here, if I go to extreme, see how like it's too much red. But if I balance out the temperature, you can kind of see it here. It turns more white. And that's what's happening here, right? See that how it became more white instead of having that yellowish look? So that's what I'm doing, right? Another thing I'm doing is basically you want to keep an eye here in the center, your mids. Now there's a lot of red still, which is okay because we have the tabletop. You want some red, but I want to kill some of the green. So I'm going to increase like the reds a bit just to kill the green a little bit because I want to have more of a red. So I'm trying to kill the green, but as you can see here, by increasing the red, I'm starting to get more of a purple color, right? Because it's the blue and the red is popping out, right? Having some purple is okay because that's what we got here. We got some purple, right? But the overall image, as you can see how massively different it was from this, right? This was kind of yellow and just looks not that great. Now like the whites look more white. Even like the blacks are kind of have like a bluish hue, right? If I want to like maybe make this a little bit warmer, I can increase the reds, the temperature a little bit. It's really about it. It's just like when you're color correcting, use this information. And when you want to make something more white, that's what you're doing. You're combining these colors because that's how it works, right? To get some more white going on. And then like once you get to this point, if you want to like start modifying it however you want, see if you want to add a little bit more red or something like that, you can add the tint a little bit. You can start messing around with it just to get more of the overall results of what you want, you know what I'm saying? And then from here, you know, you can just add contrast and increase the shadows or whatever. You can see maybe increase the saturation a little bit, and you know, overall that looks better, right? And there you go. So see, this image looks way better than what we had to begin with. It's kind of flat and, you know, kind of have a piss yellow. And now with that, you know, I just balanced out the colors levels a little bit more, and then like everything looks more proper, right? Now with DaVinci, it's almost literally what it just did is the same shit. You just have like different options, right? Now for the most part, when I do my color correcting, I prefer the bars. It's just easier for me, but you have different options, you know? But I always use the bars. But the same thing, you know, you have like the information up here, and you want to like, you can use a temperature, just smash it together, you know? As you can see here, you got that going on, and you have the tint option here, so you can start playing with that. And then like, you know, you have your contrast over here, may increase that. And my saturation, I can increase that as well. And, you know, there you go. Pretty simple, right? Boom. You know, I can start playing with this a little bit more, but I mean, I already showed you what I did in Premiere Pro, but it's like the same thing or same concept in DaVinci. You just have like more options to mess with it. If anything, I like using, I'm starting to learn to like appreciate DaVinci, obviously in color correcting, because that's what it's known for. You definitely have more options to like get a better color correction in DaVinci than you can with Premiere Pro. That's about it. Alright, so anyways, so yeah, when you're messing around with like the color correcting, make sure you use your waveforms, right, for like the image correction. It makes life a lot easier. That way you can see how much red or blue or whatever you can adjust, and you can do whatever you need in that sense, right? It's makes life a lot easier. But anyways, yeah, that's it. Quick video. QR codes if you want me to buy coffee, like I said. I just finished it, so if you want to hook it up, I'll appreciate it. That's all I got for you. Thanks so much for hanging out with me for a bit. See ya next time. Take care and peace.